Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to another day in the life. Hey, what's going on everybody? It is about 8:15 right now on Wednesday morning. I just got the girls dropped off at school and I'm excited to bring you along with me for another day in the life video. Now it has been a little bit since I have posted one of these, and if I gotta be honest with you, I have had, not necessarily, I wouldn't call it anxiety, but I've kind of been doubting myself on some of these long form videos, question whether or not you guys want to see just kind of everything that I do in the day. Sometimes to me it seems a little mundane. I absolutely feel more comfortable filming the what I eat in a day shorts, and those I kind of have an idea of what works well and I enjoy making those. Whereas some of these I question whether or not you all want to see it. But honestly, I told myself to get over it and I am looking forward to bringing you along with me today. It's going to be just a pretty regular day, but I'm excited to kind of bring you along, show you what I'm up to. One of the things that I am going to talk about in the video today is I am starting to change up my nutrition, my workout plan a little bit, definitely from where I was 3-4 months ago when I was working full-time doing YouTube and doing the online coaching. Now that I'm doing the online coaching and YouTube, I'm back to working what is probably closer to a 40-hour week, which means I can put a little more emphasis and focus on my physical fitness. I still want to improve that, and I look forward to kind of bringing you along and showing you what my routine is looking like now. It's going to be a great day. Let's get to it. All right, so as far as my routine goes, when it comes to physical fitness, this is just about how I'm starting my days. Kind of 3 out of 4 days of the week, I'm trying to get to CrossFit right now. I'm probably averaging 3 days a week. My class starts at 9 o'clock, so I usually get here a little bit early and go on just a little bit of a walk before class starts, just getting a little bit of cardio. That is one thing that has kind of changed for me over the last few weeks and months, I would say, is I'm trying to increase my cardio. So I'm probably working out on average 6 times a week, 6 to 7, 3 to 4 CrossFit workouts, 2 to 3 cardio sessions. I count this as a cardio, getting out and doing a walk before the CrossFit class. I'll probably walk for 30 minutes here. Wall balls, oh my gosh. I have climbed a rope before. So I looked at the workout last night and it didn't seem too bad today. It's a partner workout, which is honestly the first time I have done one of these since I've been coming to CrossFit. So I've been coming for about 3 months now, and I am just now really starting to feel my physical fitness level increase. Like we did a workout yesterday that I finished first or second in the class. It was a smaller class, it was like 7 people, but definitely 3 months ago I would have had a heart attack. So I definitely feel my physical fitness increasing in today's workout. It's gonna be the first team workout. It's 240 ab mat sit-ups, 24 rope climbs, and 240 wall balls. She hasn't explained the rules yet, but I think as long as you get them done as a team, I'm gonna try to find somebody that's good at rope climbing, because I think wall balls, I'm pretty good. I got strong legs, but it's gonna be a good workout. So that workout absolutely smoked me, but I could not have done that 3 months ago. Like, it just would not have happened. Whereas that was probably one of the toughest workouts I've done yet. The rope climbs I knew were gonna be tough. I thought I was gonna do okay on the wall balls, but by the time we got to them, I was just spent. My heart rate was like 170s, peak 180 sometimes. Like, that was a killer workout. Now it's time to down all this water, go grab a cup of coffee and get some work done. We'll see you there. So as I'm heading to the coffee shop, one of the things that I'm thinking about when I think about why I haven't uploaded videos as much, especially these kind of day in the lives, is I'm aware that one of the reasons that I appeal to a large audience, or have in the past, is just a regular guy working the 9-to-5 family life, trying to get in shape and get healthy. And I think one of the things that I kind of get nervous about is sharing like when you look at my life now, and especially on all these YouTube videos, you are absolutely kind of seeing a highlight reel. With these day in the life, especially kind of moving forward, you're gonna see more of me working from home and just kind of living more of the life that I want to be living, and that I'm fortunate enough. And I guess part of me is self-conscious about that. And I know one of the things that I haven't shared with you all is like the life that I'm living now is the life that I've been working for over the last few years. When I was working the 9 to 5 and spending, 10 to 15 hours a week on YouTube, kind of chronicling my journey, one of the things that I thought was, if I'm fortunate enough to be able to follow my passions full time, which is what I'm doing now, like making these videos, sharing with you all, coaching people to leave behind the yo-yo diets and like find realistic, sustainable way to lose weight and live life. This is just kind of the back end of all that. So one of the things you don't necessarily see before is all the hours that I'm working, plus the hours that I'm putting in making the videos and all that kind of stuff. And really, it's not lost on me how lucky I am to be able to do what I'm doing now and share with you all kind of what I'm up to and kind of what life looks like as I continue this journey to just try to get in the best shape possible while also prioritizing my family and just enjoying life. So I know sparkling Americano seems like a very bougie drink as part of my routine after I get my workout in. I like coming here. I've been trying different coffee shops. I've done Bold Bean kind of the last few weeks, and you'll see why here in a little bit. But I like coming here and getting some work done on my computer. But after my workout, I definitely want something cold. And I saw this on the menu. I didn't know what it was. It just said sparkling Americano, and I was like, what is that? And they told me essentially Americano, the shots of espresso, but they put the carbonated water in it, and I like it, especially after a workout. Cold. It hits the spot. Live and die by my Google Calendar. So then this is the next thing I'm coming to do. I'm going to get some work done, and I'll work in my coaching business for the next few hours, doing some online check-ins, see how people are doing, reach out, shoot some messages. But this is where I'm going to spend kind of my next few hours, drinking some coffee and getting some work done. Does it taste like watered down coffee? Yes. Is it still delicious? Yes. And just like that, plans change. So part of the reason that I said I come to Bold Bean is because after I have my coffee and work for a few hours, I'm actually going to go across the street to, there's this place called Degree Wellness, a sauna and cryo thing. I've been doing the sauna there sometimes 2 times a week, but I just got a call from Charlotte's school and she is sick and in the clinic. So I'm going to completely change plans. One of the absolute joys of working from home now and getting to do this is I absolutely spend so much time with my family, and I'm fortunate enough now to be able to go pick her up. We'll spend the day with her, kind of nursing her back to health. So I may cut down a little bit what I was going to show you, but I'll kind of take you along. I'm at least going to show you everything that I eat today, kind of walk you through my fasting schedule. But I'm going to go pick her up right now. I hope you feel better, baby. All right, so it is about 12 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and break my fast with what I was going to when I was out and about. I packed this. Carrie and I went shopping at Aldi this weekend and got some stuff to meal prep and everything. And I picked some of these up, these beef biltong. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the whole thing is 200 calories. It's got 36 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, and 5 grams of fat. So this is how I'm going to break my fast today. It's noon right now. I finished eating last night at about 6 o'clock. So I am about 18 hours into my fast right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this now. So I'm breaking my fast, 18 hours. Like to break my fast with protein wherever possible, and something that's less than 300 calories, something that's more like a snack. And then here in about an hour is when I'll eat my first meal for the day. So here it is. One of the reasons that I like this one versus some of the other jerkies is there's no extra added sugar, anything like that, like the teriyakis, flavorings, things like that. So it's just strictly protein, salt, a little bit of fat in the meat. It doesn't taste amazing if you're looking for something that tastes really good. If you like the taste of meat, I mean, this is it. I think it's really good. I've now had 4 packs of these, I think every day for the last 4 days. So I'm gonna go pick some more up for sure.
A few moments later.
All right, so shower, changed, all cleaned up now. It's 1 o'clock. It's time to get something to eat. All right, so for dinner last night, we actually had P.F. Chang's. We've been doing that a few times now. And we ordered the family meal deal, and with that, we got like triple teriyaki chicken, and there's plenty of that left over. I got some white rice I'm gonna do with that. And then I said Carrie and I had went to Aldi because we are trying to get better about meal prepping. I know if you watch my videos a lot, you know we tend to eat out a lot, honestly, just because, you know, the weeks can be a little bit crazy and we're not the biggest fans of cooking, but we're giving a shot at meal prepping. So I cooked some extra sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna have sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, some teriyaki chicken, and some white rice. That's going to be my first meal for the day. And I'm actually going to heat that up. Air fryer, I think it's gonna turn out a little better than in the microwave. So I'll just use the reheat function there on the air fryer. So this is gonna be my first big meal, and I think my plan right now is I'm probably just gonna do 2 meals today. I may do a snack in between. So I got the white rice, a decent amount of teriyaki chicken. Now I didn't weigh this, and I haven't been tracking calories well over a year, probably about 2 years now. I haven't been tracking calories just because that's not something that I wanted to do long term. I tracked calories for my first year on my weight loss and kind of got a good idea of calories. So like if I were to look at this, that's probably 200 of rice. I'm gonna guess this is 8 to 9 ounces of chicken. These chicken thighs, they're a little higher in fat, so maybe 400 calories there, some Brussels sprouts, and some sweet potatoes. Now this is a really clean meal. This is a great like post-CrossFit meal. And I'm trying to do these 16 and 18 hour fasts on days where I'm doing CrossFit because I definitely need to refuel after a tough workout. So big old plate of food, it's gonna be really good. The other things I am gonna do on here, I'm gonna add some soy sauce to the rice, and I'm gonna add just a little bit extra salt to all of the food. People ask me about whether or not I get headaches while I'm fasting, and I don't. And I think one of the reasons I do try to keep a decent sodium balance. I know I sweat a lot, especially during my workouts, and this helps to replace those electrolytes. I have not experienced headaches while fasting because I think I get enough sodium in my diet. All right, so here is meal number 1. All right, so this is meal number 1. Really good, very filling, super, I would think, nutritious. Rice is good. Brussels sprouts. So this is now our second time we've had Brussels sprouts in the last 2 weeks. We got it the first time with the HelloFresh meal, and I was like, man, these were really good. And I thought it was hard to cook Brussels sprouts. These were not. It was literally just olive oil, salt and vinegar, and put them in the oven at 400 degrees until they were done. But these were pretty easy. Same thing with the sweet potatoes. Carrie had cooked these, one of the HelloFresh meals we had gotten. I like the way they were cubed. They came out really good. Now we did HelloFresh for about 3 weeks. We're not doing it anymore. We found we were getting 3 meals a week, and just with our schedules and Carrie working and all the activities that the girls do, there were still some nights that we weren't cooking. So we typically have done eating out. It's just what we do in our family. We're trying to get into meal prep, so we did that this last weekend, giving that a shot. But this is something that we started with HelloFresh, was the cubed up sweet potatoes. Again, really easy, really good. And then the protein from the Panda Express. This is a killer deal. Again, not sponsored by Panda Express or anything, but for $35, You get 3 really big portions of meat plus 2 sides, which is more than enough to feed our family. Plus, like it says it feeds 4, but I feel like it makes a solid 6 to 8 meals for 35 bucks, and you don't have to cook it. Can't be beat. Teriyaki chicken is grilled, super good. Chicken thighs are really flavorful. So I don't know if it was the CrossFit workout in the morning or the fact that I am starting to clean out my diet, whether or not you believe that or not, you know. But this tastes really, really good. One of the things that I have said all along, like, listen, my nutrition isn't perfect, but the thing that I'm looking for is not to be perfect, it's to be a little better. And if you look at what I'm eating now versus what I was eating a year ago, it's better. And if you look at what I'm gonna be eating a year from now, it's gonna continue to get better. And the difference is I'm eating healthy whole foods like this when I want to versus feeling like I have to. And as a result, it's going to stick. So, I don't know, just my thoughts is I'm really enjoying this meal. So we'll catch up with you here in a little bit when it's time to eat again. All right, so it's about 3:40 right now, getting a little hungry, so time for snack. So I got these originally, one of my followers on Instagram reached out to me. His name's Tariq, and he runs Amarilli specialty food store in San Francisco, and he asked if he could send me some of these, and I have actually been ordering them on my own since then because these things are delicious. They're called Antep pistachios, some of the best pistachios Carrie and I have ever had. So I'm gonna have some of those. Again, I'm not gonna measure these out. I'm just gonna kind of go with my gut, go with my heart. That's probably a serving and a half. So sometimes I eat according to the clock, meaning, you know, in between my meals, I may have a snack because I know I need to get more calories in. Sometimes I eat because I'm hungry. This is a case where I'm eating because I'm hungry. I am really hungry right now. And one of the reasons that I went with the pistachios while I was hungry is because it's at this time that I really try to focus on getting in proteins and or fats. Pistachios, mainly fat. There's some protein in here as well. But when I am snacking, when hungry, I am sure to avoid carbs, things like chips, things like that, because then I just get into this endless loop of eating and eating and eating and overeating. Or if I eat something like pistachios when I'm hungry, this is gonna be satiating and it's going to help reduce my hunger overall. So that's why I went with the pistachios. So these are gonna be really good. I'm gonna finish this bowl off and then I'll check in with you here in a little bit when it's time to start making my second meal for the day. So Carrie just got home and guess who was at the grocery store outside selling Girl Scout cookies. My oldest and I are actually getting ready to go out for some of our Wednesday night activities, and my plan is to eat dinner when we get back. I was not planning on these, but I am not gonna say no to some Thin Mints. Those are delicious. But now what I am gonna do though, is a serving size is 3 cookies. I'm honestly not hungry. The pistachios holding me over. I'm just gonna have 3 of these, just because I do enjoy, who doesn't enjoy the taste of some Thin Mint cookies? All right, now it's time to go do some of our Wednesday night activities. We'll see you back here in a little bit when it's time for dinner. All right, so it's just about 7 o'clock. Caroline and I just got back from our activities. Now it's time for dinner, and I'm going to be having one of our staples, which is white chicken chili. We actually cooked this on Sunday. We did some meal prep for the week and made a ton of this. This is my go-to recipe. I'm probably gonna end up having 2 bowls tonight. I'm gonna start with one and kind of see how I feel. I love this recipe. It's easy to make. It is packed full of protein. There's chicken breast in there, some beans, some corn, some cream cheese, cilantro, some lime. Really good recipe. I'll be sure to leave a link for it. But this is what I'm gonna be having for dinner. While that's going in the microwave, I'm gonna put an avocado in it. All right, so everything is warm, and now to my white chicken chili, I'm gonna add some of this Mexican 4-cheese cheese, 1 entire avocado. And then I'm also gonna add the Truff Hotter hot sauce. Now this stuff is really hot, so there's not a lot of things that I can put it on plain, but adding some of this to the chili and then mix it up is gonna make it just the right amount of heat to the chili. And then finally to the chili, I'm gonna add this stuff that Carrie picked up. It's called Florida Sunshine Salt. It's like lemon and herb salt. It's from the Spice and Tea Exchange. This stuff is amazing, and I love that little bit of citrus in the white chicken chili. Probably one of my favorite recipes to make is the white chicken chili. I love it for so many reasons. So easy to make. It reheats so well. It's full of protein. And again, this is just a go-to recipe around our house. We've been using this recipe for a few years now. Karen and I have been married for coming up on 14 years, and we've made white chicken chili since before I was in college. As I think when I started making it, the recipe has changed a lot throughout the years, but out of all the ones we've tried, this is the one we've settled on. That's so good. I love the avocado in there, just a little bite of freshness. There's a good amount of heat to it with the truff hot sauce. I've done other things in the past. I've done like Cabot habanero cheddar cheese is something I have added to this. I definitely like a little bit of spice in it. By itself, it's really flavorful, but I like to up the spice, and this is just a go-to. This is a staple around our house. And then as far as fitting this into an entire day of eating, one of the things that I look at, and again, cleaning up my nutrition, trying to dial things in, one of the things that I like to think about is, I saw a video, I think it may have been Thomas DeLauer, talked about eating carbs closer to your workout on the days that you work out. So on a day where I'm working out like today, I had that white rice in my first meal, and then as the day goes on, slowly starting to reduce the carbs, which is going to help me go into my fast tomorrow. So this is a super high protein meal. It's delicious. Fits really well into the plan today. I think all in all, today was absolutely a down day as far as calories go for me. I am starting to get back into running a little more of a deficit. Really over this last year, I've just kind of been maintaining, which I've been fine with, but they're still got a little bit of weight that I'd like to lose, so starting to run a little more of a deficit, but this is a great way to end the day. Absolutely delicious meal. I'm gonna have this bowl, and then I may have another half a bowl here in about an hour. Close up my eating window by 8 o'clock, and then go into tomorrow, what is probably going to be a 20-hour fast. So if you have enjoyed this video and actually want to see how to make this exact recipe, I'm going to leave that video on the screen here now. Be sure to check that out, and remember, we're not looking to lose weight fast, we're looking to lose weight forever. Thanks again, and I will catch you in the next video. That's stupid good.